Alright guys, welcome back. CFP here, and this is Survival Living. So today's video, don't stop stacking food. Now guys, I have seen some concerning things here in the comments section, a mindset from other people that I want to address with food preparation, as far as stocking up food in your preps for SHTF. And SHTF is a multitude of different scenarios. So that's what we're going to talk about today. All right, guys, coffee. That is one of my preps. I love it. Now, one of the first ones I want to point out, guys, comment is don't start buying food with these high prices. We'll force them to bring down the price. Supply and demand. Don't fall for that, guys. Our food prices are not dropping anytime soon. Buy now, buy while you can. The reason I'm saying buy now, even if you have food, keep buying while you can, because the food price is going to go up even higher, and our shortages are going to be rolling in on us. When these shortages come in, that means there won't be food to buy. All right. Now, I want to discuss something. I covered this a while back, especially with all this Green New Deals and all this other stuff, guys, we talked about in the past here on this channel. We are going to see a push for the fake meat. The fake meat companies, I have spoken on this multiple times. I made the reference soy ain't green, stuff like that, which isn't the same thing, but I'm speaking of cultured meat. This is meat that is grown from stem cell research. In other words, they're gonna grow your steak, and they're also gonna grow your chicken nuggets. I think it's very interesting. Actually, I knew this was going to happen. This is why I'd covered this before. Right before this massive bird flu that's, just now hitting everything, and the farmers and everybody's addressing and pointing the problem out to backyard chicken growers. Now, I do hold interest in this because we raise our own chicken. My brother went and took the initiative. He started doing quails. He started doing chickens. He started doing bees. We're trying to not just be preppers as far as stockpiling food. We also want to grow our own food. We want to raise our own food. Yes, we're working in gardens as well, but on top of stacking food. Just like on this channel, I started our secondary channel so I can put all of our prepper workouts. I'm putting all of our outdoor survival videos on that other channel, because I want to try to incorporate all this as a prepper. Guys, the ultimate prepper needs to be well-rounded. They need to be in shape. They need to be working on getting their bodies in shape. They need to be learning outdoor survival skills. They need to know how to garden. They need to know how to raise livestock, even if it's just chickens. They need to know how to stock a rotational stock of normal canned goods, dry goods. You need to know how to can your own food, especially when you pull it out of the garden. You need to know how to dehydrate. You need to know all these things. Same with our solar, guys. We live off-grid, basically. We have our own solar system here. I've shown the wind turbines. I've shown all these things in our playlist, guys. I think a prepper needs to be well-rounded and well-versed in multiple things. Not just sit there on a pallet full of ammo. That's not being a prepper. That's being somebody wanting to die on their doorstep. That's what that is. Unless you're planning on being a marauder. Should you have self-defense? Absolutely. Don't twist my words. You should have self-defense. You should have, 1,000 rounds is pretty nice to have. You should have these things. But don't base all your preparedness and your survivability off of just those facts. Now, I want to take the time and reel this back into the chickens. Guys, we see the chicken flu, whatever you want to call it. They're going to be calling it again. Guess who's going to be the saviors for our food shortage? It's not going to be the farmer. You know why? Because they done priced out the cost of fertilizer. Most farmers right now don't even know if they won't even try to grow, because there's no profit in for them. I've seen the comments where people get ticked up. Well, they need to feed America. This is their business, okay? This is their life dedication. They're not going to grow food on their land if there's no profit for them. That's a lot of work. Would you want to work for free? Okay, let's say that they sit there and work all season, multiple seasons, growing food just to have it taken away, not make any money, but they're the ones busting their back doing it. Would you do that? Odds are no. We're going to see the saviors come rolling in. It's going to be the Congress-backed, Congress-financed, or should I say, the ones with invested stock in these lab-grown meat companies. Kind of interesting about the chicken. Right before they called the chicken, I called my brother up and I come across the article. I said, hey man, watch and see, something's going to happen to our chickens. Why? Because it just came out with the new and better chicken nugget. First they started off with our steaks. Now they went into poultry. Yeah, everything adds up. That's why I say, buy food, stockpile food. Guys, you need to get food put back as far as dry goods, canned goods. I've shown it multiple times. There's a pop-up there for you. That is our weekly prep video series. That is everything from canned goods, dry goods, rice, beans, pastas, meats, you name it, I cover it. You can purchase whatever you like. Hear me out on that. You don't have to buy the same stuff I do. My tastes are different than yours. I understand that. I support you to go buy whatever it is that you want. Learn how to cook with it, okay? I've had the comments, hey man, can you do a cooking video? That's not my channel. I teach outdoor survival and how to prepare. There are plenty of YouTube videos out there, YouTube channels that you can go to. One I'm going to go ahead and shout out is Alaska Prepper. Alaska Prepper has always, from day one, shown his payday preps, and he has always stepped into showing you, he's always cooking the food up, showing you if it's good quality, canning ideas. Alaska Prepper is a good friend of mine, a great dude. I always recommend people go over there. He helped me out when I first got it started out, and he's always been there when I needed him. He's a great man. Definitely go check him out. There's a lot of great channels out there. For those that are upset that the channel, you can't post channels in my thing, it's to protect everybody, because I get a lot of bots in here and they like to post to other links and stuff, and we don't play that, because I'm responsible for that too. If I don't address those things and put a stop to those, I'm actually liable. So I just click the no links allowed. So anyway, guys, go over there to Alaska Prepper. Many of you probably already subscribed to him. If you're not, get over there now. He's got a vast amount of knowledge already on film. A lot of people I run into, they don't like going to the larger channels. Well, they're a large channel, they just want money. Alaska Prepper is not one of those guys. Alaska Prepper has always donated to charities. He's helped me out. I can't even count how many times. He has always reached out to the smaller channels and people without channels, and has always done giveaways, always try to help them financially when they needed it. The man has never asked anything in return. So don't allow yourself, just because you see somebody with 100,000 subscribers, think that they are just a professional YouTuber and they don't care about anybody. Now, I'm not saying go over to Alaska Prepper and start asking for stuff. Go over there, be part of his community. You won't regret it. So we know that the meat is under attack. For years, guys, we've all talked about, we've all heard GMOs, genetically modified, okay? We've known it's in our diets. It's in just about everything we've got now. Now I'm reading articles on microplastics in our bloodstream. 80% of the people that were tested by this one study showed people had microplastics in their bloodstream. Well, that was going to happen eventually. They're still doing research. No one really knows exactly what it's going to do to the human body as far as genetics or fertility. They don't know yet. They're still working on it. The fact is, we were going to be seeing that anyway. We know it was in the ocean. It's gotten to our food supply. They've been studying that for a very long time about fish ingesting it in the fish, and we wind up eating it. The same goes with our packaging of foods and things like that, guys. We knew it was coming. Was this a grand scheme plan? I don't know. I've seen the theories on it. They're plausible. I've seen the other theories that, this is one of those things that they knew the warnings, but got to make the buck. It was nothing nefarious. I'm not here to discuss if it was nefarious or not, because these are all our theories. I like to base as much as I've got on facts. Now, it's hard to put facts together sometimes. I'm talking about hard facts because it's hidden from us. And I don't mean because some YouTuber's talking about it, that doesn't make it fact. When you have the documentation in your hand and you're reading off so-and-so CEO admits to blah, 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 that's a hard fact. Okay? There's nothing wrong with watching YouTube and finding theories that help support stuff. But the fact is, there is nothing I can do about microplastics that are in our environment and in our bodies right now. There's nothing I can do. If you've been exposed to it, you've already got it. But moving forward on this, we got a little sidetrack with microplastics. Oh, man. Coffee's good. I get sidetracked from time to time at the real things back. So, I do want to address a couple things, guys, right fast. When I look off camera, I don't have a viewfinder here at all. This is just me in my trailer. This is a 6x12 trailer that I converted into a home. All right, this is what I live in. When I look off camera, it's because I'm trying to collect my thoughts, because I got electrocuted back in 06. I got things not wired right. Yeah, you can say I'm not wired right. It's how I lost my taste buds. I lost 80% of my taste buds. I had to relearn how to walk, relearn how to speak, hand-eye coordinations. It messed me up. So when you comment about stuff like that, I apologize. I have a disability that I'm trying to work through. If you don't like it, there's somebody else there that has been practicing speech and hand gestures to keep your attention. Ooh, shiny. You're welcome to go over there. I'm trying to make do and overcome my limitations. And again, like I said, 6x12 trailer. For those that want to come over here and say, don't forget where you came from. I live in a 6x12 cargo trailer. I'm former military. I worked 20 years welding, structural, worked shipyards, iron worker, worked in the oil fields, fracking, pipe welder, been to prison, was on the run for 6 years. Don't forget where I came from. Wow. Just wow. So to wrap up, guys, to control the populace, you control the food. Hunger is one of the greatest weapons ever invented. Sure, nuclear bombs, all these great things, those are just for a mass die-off in a certain location. Hunger will drive anybody to do what they're told, or cause an uprising. Well, if the hunger's been there long enough, there's not going to be much of an uprising now, is there? I've seen the comments and the theories of when SHTF happens, you need to strip down your calorie intake below 1,000. That way you look hungry and no one will think that you are stocked with food. Don't do that. Don't do that. Guys, if you look at my outdoor videos, there should be a pop-up there. I am pushing myself. Heavy gear, rocking it out, humping it. You need your calories. I know what it takes to live a physical life. I'm 43 years old. You guys, not many want to watch the videos, but I have been posting videos on my outdoor workouts and stuff. This demands fuel, demands energy. What is energy? It is calories. Do not allow what you see on YouTube get you killed, basically. If you are starving yourself on calorie intake during SHTF, you are not a force to be reckoned with. Let me say that again. You are not a force to be reckoned with. You will not have the energy to fight. And trust me, I know the comments. Smith & Wesson was the great equalizer. True. You're not the only one with a bang bang. Remember that. When you are calorie deprived, your brain does not work as clear and as quick as someone that is fueled up. This is why I say you prep food. You want to have 3 meals a day. You want to make sure that you're getting close to 2,000 calories, anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 calories, whatever the number is. I don't care. I already know someone's gonna be going, well, actually, don't give a shit. You need to make sure you got food in your body. And also, just for your information, calorie intake is actually based on an individual's body, not as a whole. Talk to your doctor. He'll tell you exactly how much calories you're going to need for your body. It's not a one set number. So the know-it-alls, bite me. Do not allow yourself to starve. Get food put back. I've always told, get your dry goods and your canned goods first. Get up to a year supply. We have over a 2-year supply, and we're still pushing. We want more. The reason being is because if it's a major event, I want to make damn sure my family's fed. Do we grow? Yeah, we grow. Do we raise chickens and stuff? Well, right now we are. We are trying our best to prepare for whatever it is that's coming. And there's a lot of things that can pop off at us right now. And I'm telling you right now, we are going to see a global conflict from this, and it is going to affect us here. It's already affecting us here. Why argue with the prepper channels about how we don't know what we're talking about when everything we have said is stepping in line? For the preppers in my community that are right here, right now, congratulations. I'm so glad that you took the initiative in preparing for your family. That speaks volume. Keep doing it. This is not going away. As far as don't buy food right now because of the high prices. No, you need to go buy it now before it's not available. That's what I'm saying. Do not allow the prices and stuff to change. It's not a market right now that it's too high price, so we're just going to boycott them right now. They're going to drop the price. No. The reason why the price is so high is because there's nothing there to give out. That's why. Guys, keep stocking food. Look into alternative power sources. The fact is, if we do have a cyber event that shuts everything down, you got to have power. I know the comments, I live off grid. I don't need power. Hey, good for you. The majority of Americans are not set up that way. Okay? It takes a lot of time and a lot of investment to get set up where you can be completely off grid. Let me address another one. People used to live that way over 100 years ago. It would just take some time and we would all be fine. Our system was set up for that lifestyle. Everybody raised their own foods. Everybody had gardens or somebody in town, because these were small towns, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't millions of people in a city. These were small towns. We're talking Prairie Days, stuff like that. Westerns. They had shipments coming in by stagecoach of other foods. Sure, they didn't have electricity, but they had a network set up. We don't have that network set up anymore. We do not have that infrastructure set up as it was back then. And a lot of people make it sound so glorified. Well, they used to do it years ago. Yeah, but the average life expectancy was like 32 years old due to no medication, starvation. The whole gun battle fights and all that stuff, that's Hollywood. There was some, but it's not like what they're showing on TV. Get food put back, alternative powers, medication, hygiene. I don't talk much about it on the channel, maybe because I just thought people would automatically think about this, but hygiene. You're not going to be able to get deodorant, not going to be able to get soap, you're not going to be able to get toothpaste, other type of hygiene equipment. You need to stock that up. How long does a toothbrush last? Think about it. I want to get a couple more of those. As far as you need to make your own soap, blah, blah, blah. It's a skill to learn. Nothing wrong with having that skill. But I can tell you this much. I can stock up enough soap right now, and it won't take up much room, and it'll last me for like 10 years. It doesn't take much to stock up bar soap. It lasts a very long time. But if you want to Take the time, get the molds, get the material that all you need. Go right ahead. Hey, you might be able to make up a little barter stand later on during SHTF selling body soap. It's worth a shot. I'm not against it. I'm just saying stock up now. Stock up while you can. All right, guys, keep doing it. This isn't playtime. Most of my subscribers here know how serious this is. If you're new to the channel, please pay attention. Go to my playlist. I cover everything. Prepping food, outdoor survival, our solar grid, how to build it yourself, all that stuff. I cover that in our playlist. It's all broke down for you. Learn how to prepare. All right, guys. Speak to y'all later.